What's up, you guys? This is your boy Creative D Will. Thank you guys for tuning into my channel. I am back after a long break from YouTube and just creating in general. What's kind of been going on with me and my family, we transitioned over the last 3 months. We transitioned down to Jacksonville, Florida from Virginia. So this is our new home, and I'm just now kind of getting settled in. Not fully settled in. We're still looking for a place, so that's why my studio setup ain't really set up how you've seen in my previous video. So I'll be getting settled in over the next few months, but I just had to get on here and talk about what's been going on with Native Instruments, some of the things they've been dropping, and just my whole opinion about the direction that they're headed. So if you've been watching Native Instruments or been in tune with what's been going on in the producing world, then you know that Native Instruments just made like 2 big announcements. Well, they made about 3 big announcements over the last few weeks and months or whatever, but we're only going to talk about 2 today. Number 1, they just released a standalone piece of hardware called the Maschine Plus. Yes, that's right, a standalone piece of hardware called the Maschine Plus. You can no computer needed or any of that, but we're gonna talk about that, as well as they also announced about a week ago. They announced the Komplete Ultimate or Komplete 13 is dropping October 1st. So we're gonna just talk about Komplete 13 and the Maschine Plus and see what's up with it. So let's go ahead and dive in and take a look at this. All right, so right now I got the Native Instruments site pulled up. Matter of fact, let's go back to the home page over here. Here it is right here, just plain as day. Meet Maschine Plus, the workflow, the sound, no computer necessary. So if you are familiar with MPC, then you know that the big benefits of having a standalone device and not having a computer. And with this Maschine Plus, Native Instruments has kind of crossed over into that realm with this piece of hardware. You don't need a computer to produce music. You can do everything right there standalone inside of the actual Maschine hardware. So let's go ahead and dive in and see what's up with it. See what this thing has to offer. Right now the price tag is at $13.99. My opinion on that is that is entirely too high for me and for my budget, being that I already have the Maschine Studio and I have the Komplete Control 61 key Mark II. So I don't absolutely need this piece of hardware, but it would be nice to have it just for fun. I want it, don't need it, but want it. So jumping into it, $13.99 for me, that's a little bit high, and I probably won't be getting this piece of gear. But if you're new to Maschine and you want to have that portability and have that feature where you can take this thing anywhere and produce on the fly, then $13.99 might not be that much to you. So let's just go through the walkthrough. They have a video on their website that kind of goes through everything that this thing has to offer, but we're just gonna look at it briefly. So one of the biggest things that you will see right here is that they have a lockable power supply. A lot of people were upset in the whole Native Instruments and Maschine community that they didn't include an actual power supply. Like, for me, I think that if they would have included a power supply and have that thing rechargeable, that would have made this thing just like a little bit more worth it, of $13.99 for that price tag. But instead they got a lockable power supply, meaning that you can twist it and the power supply probably won't come out. They have this is all the in and outs. It has an onboard audio interface, kind of like the Maschine MK3 has that same audio interface. This has pretty much the same thing. The biggest difference is this expandable memory and the actual onboard processing power that it has, computing power that it has. It comes with 64 gig SD card, and that can be expanded to 1 terabyte. So that's super dope. Another big thing is that the features, if you go down here and you look at it on the back, they actually have USB, so you could probably plug in, I'm thinking you can plug in a hard drive and have even more storage and pull sounds from the actual hard drive by using USB. Everything else on it is pretty standard. So if you're familiar with the MK3, then it has everything that you would see on the MK3. The biggest thing that a lot of people in the MPC community are griping about and saying that Native Instruments kind of dropped the ball is that they should have probably made this touchscreen. Being that this thing is completely standalone, having to navigate everything with the knobs is probably be a little bit frustrating for people that's trying to transition over to that standalone. But if you're dedicated, you can make it happen. So yeah, it looks super dope. It looks very high end. It looks awesome. It looks like Native Instruments is trying something new, which I like about them, man. Like a lot of people knock me and be like, man, just stick to what you know. Nah, bro, it's 2020. Like, they're breaking out and they're trying different things, which I think is dope. So one of the biggest things is it comes with 9 instruments and 35 effects with 1,000 sounds on board. So if you just now getting this, then they come with Massive, FM8, Monarch, Prism, all these different synthesizers that you can use in order to start producing right out the gate. So that's something too to look forward to, that it has that machine selection, or they call it Machine Plus selection, but still same thing as the machine selection. Yeah, so it's pretty straightforward. This is the back of it right here. You have the ability to plug in your studio monitors, has mic inputs. These are your line-ins right here, MIDI in and out. That's a pedal capability, and like I said, the 2 USB ports on the back. I think it's USB 2.0. Also, it looks like they're introducing that third thing that I mentioned that Native Instruments was introducing, is they're kind of revamping the machine software, which a lot of people feel like they should have revamped the machine software before they dropped this right here, so everybody else got their hands on it and kind of they could have tweaked it to make it better. But it looked like they're introducing the new clips, what they were talking about for the arranger view in Machine, which is something that I'm really looking forward to, because man, I hate arranging in Machine. That's one of the main reasons why I've been switching over to Fruity Loops for the last few months, because I don't like arranging in Machine. Like, some of the things that's so complicated doing Machine is super easy to do in Fruity Loops, and I can just get to it. So hopefully this clips arranges view gives you more freedom and creates transitions across scenes, which I think is dope. But if they just had like the wave file patterns and everything that you could just add like you do in the playlist on Fruity Loops, I think that'd be dope. They need to go with a linear workflow rather than this I don't even know what the heck you would call this type of workflow, but I just don't like it. That's just me, but that's own personal preference. You get used to it after a while by working with it, but I just don't rock with it as much. So I've been using Fruity Loops here for the last few months and kind of utilizing Machine just as a drum machine inside of Fruity Loops. You get some expansion packs with it. It says, need more sound? The expansion packs are great, giving Machine Plus some sonic love with presynth, synths, and one-shot samples and everything. All that comes included, so that gets you started. Related products. So let's talking about expansion packs. Let's take a look at the new Komplete announcement by Native Instruments. So right here, it's on pre-order right now, Komplete 13. You can go online and pre-order this, and it'll be available October 1st. This is kind of what I'm looking forward to. Like, the price of it, the price of it for update, I guess if you just get the Komplete 13, is $5.99. But the update is $199. If you already got Komplete 13 or Komplete 12, then you can just upgrade for one or update it for $199, which is dope. But my thing is, if you're gonna spend $5.99 out the gate, you might as well just save that money and go ahead and get Komplete Ultimate or Komplete 13 Ultimate Collector's Edition. Is which one I go for. That's the one that I'm going for. But if you're just starting out and you wanna go ahead and get your hands wet, then I say go ahead and go for it. Dang, I messed that all up. I say go ahead and go for it. But yeah, so let's take a quick look at it. Let's go to the compare side right here on their website. Again, all this stuff is on their website. So man, if I'm talking a little bit too fast or going through it too fast for you, you want to go back, then just go to the Native Instruments website. You can see all this stuff. So they have the Komplete 13 Select, Komplete 13, Komplete 13 Ultimate, and Komplete 13 Ultimate Collector's Edition. So what these Komplete, what I'm talking about is that Native Instruments does these package deals where they have a whole bundle of different products all into one, and they lump it into one super low price. Like they say over here, $7,000 worth of stuff only for $5.99. You save $6,487, and I would have to say that I feel as though that the Komplete 13 Collector's Edition is worth a lot more than 1,500 and the price tag that it comes for. This thing comes with 707 gigs of download size and over 1 terabyte of a sample library. That is crazy, man. That is so crazy. Like it's more than 115,000 sounds. Like you don't get nothing like that on the market. And my experience from the Complete Collector's Edition, it's even better than obviously it's even better than Ultimate because it's a collector's edition. But still, I think that it's a better buy than, because you spend another about $3.99 or something like that, and then you get almost 200 gigs more of, about 200 gigs more of sounds, which is super dope for $2.99 or $3.99. So you can see right here the breakdowns of what each individual package has to offer. It's pretty straightforward, man. You can go ahead and take a look at it. I ain't gonna go through everything, but one thing I do want to point out, if like I was mentioning earlier, those expansion packs to me are like, man, those things are gold, yo. You can pull up one, say if you're producing something that you want to drill type beat, like they got different sound expansion packs that kind of goes with that genre, so you can pull them up and those sounds are already there and up and running. You just pull them up and the kits are already here. And the sound, man, they sound super duper dope. I love Native Instruments. I love the sounds. I love the quality of them. They don't sound cheap. They don't sound fake. It sounds like real good. Like they put like $1,500 worth of sounds. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much the Complete 13 Ultimate or 13. Complete 13. Dang, man, I'm just tripping all over my words today. That's because I ain't been at it for a minute. But anyway, that's a Complete 13 Ultimate, Complete 13 Select, and Complete 13 Collector's Edition is what I'm upgrading to on October 1st. Definitely going to be updating to that. One of the biggest benefits is that if you get the update like me, if you buy it, if you got income tax or you get that stimulus check or something, you get something back, and you go ahead and knock out that 1,500 addition, off the gate to buy it. Then down the line, when they come out with these things, then you only have to update for $4.99. So that's pretty much what I did one year. I went ahead and took my tax return and I went ahead and got Complete 12 Ultimate Edition, and every time, or Ultimate Collector's Edition, and every time I do it from this point on, I'll be getting an update, which is only for like $4.99. So make that initial investment, it pays off in the end. So go ahead and do it if you got the dough. Spring that money. So that's pretty much it, man. So will I be getting the Maschine Plus? No, not right now. Will not be getting the Maschine Plus. It's not on my list of things that I want to get right now. But I will be getting that Complete Control. I mean, not Complete Control. Dang, man, it's so many Completes and Complete Control and Complete Ultimate and all this other stuff. But anyway, yes, I will be getting Complete 13 Ultimate Collector's Edition October 1st, and I'm gonna be going, when I get it in, bro, I'm gonna be dissecting that thing. That's probably what all I'm gonna be doing for like the whole month of October. It's my birthday month, October 4th. So I'm gonna be exploring Complete Ultimate like nobody's business, bro. I'm gonna be getting to work on that jump. But so I can't wait till they drop that. And when they do, it's gonna be on and popping. I'm gonna be going sound by sound, looking at some of the expansions and making beats on the fly and just getting after it, man. It's been a long time, so I'm feeling creative and I'm gonna create. No, I'm just joking. But anyway, thank you guys for tuning into my channel. So if you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell if you really really liked it and you don't want to miss anything. You can be expecting new videos from me every week, just going over some different production stuff and different things that I find useful and tips when it comes to music production, audio engineering, photography, just all creative world for creativity wheels world, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, you guys be awesome, be creative, and don't let anybody stop you from doing what it is that you want to do in life. Until next time, deuces. Stay focused, baby. Bow.